Hello summoners, welcome back to another damage comparison video. This one is going to be between OG Vision and Psychoman. Now both these characters are from the tech class, they're both solid power control characters, but they hit like a noodle unfortunately. And OG Vision, he was a great character for a very long time. He has been in the game for a while, and when he was just available as a 4-star, his damage output like for that time was not that bad if you consider that he was also double immune and again has one of the best power control in the game. But Psychoman, he is recently released. By the way, a 6-star rank 2 is basically equivalent to a 565 5-star. The stats are just like a little bit higher, but like you can see for rank 2 6-star, he's not hitting very hard. Like 4000 heavy attack is pretty low, and you like 50 hits in. There are characters who can take most characters, I'd say most 565 characters would probably be 70% done in 50-60 hits, but no Psychoman. He has barely made a dent so far. Now if you know about Psychoman and how he works, then you probably know that he does come with the damage phase, but we are not going to use it in this video because it's basically useless. So you can get 2 furies, it's not like a permanent fury. So if you are in the red phase and you use a special 2, you get 1 fury, and whenever you switch phases then you refresh that said fury. But the thing is, like if you're going for that rotation, yeah, you can finish this fight much quicker. It's still not any like after 2 furies he has average damage, I would say, but the thing is then you don't get his utility, and that is like why would you want to use a slightly below average damage output character and then do certain things in order to get average damage out of him with no utility? Like that doesn't make any sense. So I try to ignore the fact that he has a damage phase, and yeah, just go for, like if you want to go for power control, the blue phase is definitely where you want to be, and you can just spam heavy attacks, launch SP2s, they are going to be unblockable. But the thing is that it's not always very easy to get back to another SP2 because he doesn't gain as much power as the usual character on the basic hits, I think. And the power, by the way, the number of hits there might be a difference. Like you can see OG Vision was a bit ahead in the number of hits. 2-3 factors. First of all, because his power control in my opinion is just better. Because you're draining the power, you're actually draining the power, so you can just easily go in, and it's much like in my experience, although to be fair, Psychoman is kind of new, so I'm definitely no expert, but OG Vision I am pretty comfortable intercepting with him. I think in my opinion Magic and OG Vision probably the easiest characters to intercept with, like backdraft and like the stand-up intercept, and that is probably the reason why we are kind of ahead with OG Vision in the number of hits. But another factor is like because you kind of want to hit the opponent in their block, and that is a way how you gain power with Psychoman. It is a part of his usual rotation, so his damage per hit might be a little bit better, but like for me at least, when we're talking about damage comparison, it's all about the time. Technically, like if you want the best damage output, obviously for most characters just spam heavy attacks, you can take the fight in less number of hits, but that's not really what matters in my opinion. The time is a bigger, it gives you a more of course it's not a perfect metric. Like there are some characters where you have to sit through a special 3 animation and stuff, but in my opinion it is better than the number of hits. But anyways, like with Psychoman, it was kind of weird. Like Realm of Legend Winter Soldier is supposed to be this very easy fight for 565 rank 2 6-star characters. Like even if you're talking about characters with high utility like Black Widow Clairvoyant or Warlock, like if the character has even average damage output, then also like they're probably finishing in 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. But this guy, he's taking his time, like probably 300 something hits, I don't remember. We will be able to see at the end. By the way, I am trying some different things with this damage comparison series, because earlier it was in a way like 16:9 ratio, where you couldn't really see the special attack, like the bar of power down, and you can't see the number of hits, so you can only see the top portion of both the screens there. And then I did one like Hit Monkey versus Kingpin, Hit Monkey versus Mole Man video. There I did like a 1:1 ratio, but that works, and a lot of people did comment that they prefer that. But that's basically if we just upload like the left side of this, where we have the PNG images of Psychoman and OG Vision. If that was just a black screen, then that's basically how that looked, and it was alright on mobile, but I watched it on laptop and it didn't look good, so I decided to give this a try. I think it looks better. I think it has the best of both. So do let me know what you guys think about the way this damage comparison is done, and if you want me to do this in the future, then do let me know. But as you can see, OG Vision did actually end up, like, I never thought that OG Vision would be winning in damage comparisons in 2021 with like the latest characters, but anything can happen in Marvel Contest of Champions, I guess. And I'm not sure what I feel about Psychoman. I think characters like Dormammu or OG Vision or even Civil Warrior for that matter are kind of suffering from the same thing, that they have solid power control but the damage is not there. And when that happens, like, you can't compare this to Magic has much better, like, even without, especially like with the Warlock or Morningstar synergy, but even without those synergies, her damage output is far better than these two, and especially Psychoman, because even now, like, he doesn't have that much health left, but it's still taking a while, and I think this SP2 will end up finishing it off. But anyways, that is going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching, have a nice day, like this video, share with your alliance, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We are kind of close to 4,000 subs now, so that is kind of cool. But anyways, stay safe, have a good one.